happy July. Oh my goodness, we are just flying through the year. I read in June a total of 12 books. I only had 2 that I really enjoyed, one that I loved. For starters, I finally finished the Cirque du Freak series. I read books 9 through 12. I thought about doing an entire video just reviewing them as a complete set like I did with the Kitten Case Files. However, I feel like I've over talked about the series. I feel like, I don't know, it's been like almost every video, so it's like, let's not do a whole video about it. So I'm going to sum up my thoughts. Starting with book 9, Killers of the Dawn. This one broke my heart. And I didn't see it coming. It hurt a lot. Gave it 4 stars, like I have for most of the series. Definitely a key moment in the series. Book 10, which is The Lake of Souls. I gave this one 3 stars. It was really confusing. And as someone who actually is really enthusiastic about time travel, thinks it's really cool and intriguing, doesn't understand all the science behind it, and has trouble comprehending, some things, but overall loves the concept. I didn't like this. I didn't like how confusing it was, and it just, it doesn't make sense. Even after I finished the series, it doesn't make any sense. A bit grotesque, honestly, and kind of yuck and creepy, and I didn't care for the setting either, so I think this would be my least favorite book of the series. Then I read number 11, Lord of the Shadows. A lot of drama, a lot of plot twists, a lot of character death. I really liked that Darren found his way back in his hometown after so many years. It's like you forget how long a time span has passed. We're talking years since he was just a teen and left home. So it was fun getting to go back home. A little weird. And one of the other books I mentioned that I loved, how we're seeing old characters come back. I just love how it all intertwines, I think that was really well done. And I gave it 4 stars. And all the reading has taken me to book 12, Sons of Destiny, which, I think reading through the series, which my sister is now, and I'm so excited to talk to her about these books. She's on book 3 right now, actually. I think if you read this, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. The ending was insane. I have no words for it, honestly. This is a spoiler-free channel, but it's just wow. I don't know, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars still because, part of me is are you serious? And part of me is that was really genius, So, I don't know, this is a series that'll stick with me for a very long time to come. I don't do vampires, so this was a whole different ballgame for me. I did enjoy it. I am glad I got to read it. It wasn't a struggle to get through the books because they're so fast-paced and there's something always going on. And the suspense just keeps you on edge, so you keep reading and you're okay, let's get through this, we need answers. And you get those answers eventually, some of them. It wasn't a struggle to get through 12 books. It was actually really fun. And the last one will knock you off your feet, that's for sure. Alright, then in the middle, reading the Cirque du Freak series, I read this very tiny, fun-sized book, Esther Ashton's New Dress. This is a really short book. And I ended up reading it in one night. It was really sweet, it was short, it was just a little mini fun read. I gave it 3 stars. It is a Christmas short story that takes place in the 40s. These next few books I've already reviewed fully in other videos. We have Just Right, which I read for an ARC. The full review is up in the corner if you want to watch it. I won't rehash all of it, but I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was really enjoyable, humorous, wholesomely sweet. I mentioned in the beginning that I've had just a couple favorites, and this was one of them. Enter the Book Swap Challenge, which I did in this video here. I think if I wasn't already reading other good books and I had good ones on the way that I was getting ready to read, I would have been I'm gonna take a break for now because they were just not for me. I never want to bash a book, bash an author, but it's just, it wasn't a fun time. So The Girl Who Knew Too Much, I gave it 2 stars. I liked the Survivor game show elements with the challenges and the voting of the people off, forming little alliances, and the betrayal. That was my favorite part. The rest you can keep. And then I swapped with my sister and read Secrets Never Die, which just no. No. 1 star. I did not like any of it except for the short chapters. And the cover is really cool. Other than that, no, absolutely not. And I'm still reading the Death Note. I'm still reading Death Note. My sister is letting me borrow her copies. And this month I read books 5, 6, and 7. My reviews on it have been pretty vague because I watched the anime and I liked it pretty well, and the manga really follows it like almost to a T. So it's kind of like, you know, you like the anime, you're gonna like the manga, and vice versa. I feel like I don't really have much to add to it except that I'm just enjoying it overall. I've been giving each one 4 stars. Yeah, it's about it. Taking a quick break in between books, I want to share something really fun. I'm putting together a blog event called Christmas in July. I have a sign-up form in the description if you want to participate and be a blogger in there. Christmas book recs, movie recs, a playlist, mood boards, your favorite Christmas recipes, family traditions, anything Christmas. It's going to be a very fun time and I cannot wait. So you can sign up down below, and I'm going to be doing a paperback giveaway for my Christmas books, which I'm so excited, guys. I can't wait. And on the 15th, the giveaway will be open on Rafflecopter. U.S. residents can go and enter, and there's going to be all kinds of ways to enter. And the winner will be announced on the 26th. And the winner, one winner, will receive a paperback copy of It's Called Grace and A Stolen Heart. So winner gets 2 paperback books, which is very exciting. I thought it would be just a really fun idea. Christmas in July, you know, it's a thing, you know. And also, I thought it'd be really fun to get some hype and excitement going for my Christmas release coming up in December. And I'm also going to be running an ebook and paperbacks discounts on Amazon just for the Christmas books, though. Okay, let's get back to June reads. And then my favorite book of June, I read this like on the 30th, I think, or like 29th. It was like on the very last day. I finished reading This Gray Canvas by Jaden Phillips, and it was amazing. It was just what I needed to end the month on a positive note, because I feel like I've been trudging through, except for like a couple other ones. I feel like I've been trudging through this month and just like coming out with a bunch of books that just weren't, you know, I mean, I don't know. And I mean, the Cirque du Freak series is okay, you know, and it is exciting, but like, I don't know. I just wanted to kind of get away from the vampire stuff. It was encouraging, and it was just so hopeful and uplifting, beautiful, and I absolutely loved Ethan and just his struggle, his introvertedness, and I loved how he learned to overcome what he thought were limitations, which actually turned out to be this huge gift. And it was so easy to get into his story, but this was just so good, and I loved his friendship with Sophie. I think it is Sophie. I gave it 4.5 stars. The only reason I didn't give it 5 stars, and it grated on my nerves, was his mom was constantly calling him baby. Whenever she would say, like, you know, say his name, Ethan, she'd always end with baby, which I don't know if that was intentional, because he is the baby of the family, and maybe that's just his mom's personality. She likes to baby him a little bit in that way, but it felt like it was kind of just being, you know, like giving him pity or coming off as condescending sort of in a way, not meaning to. His mom was really nice, very sweet, and supportive, very, very supportive. It's just like, it kind of bothered me every time, and it happened a lot that she would always call him baby. And it's like, just call him by his name, don't add baby on there. I get you're showing that you love him and giving him extra special attention, but I don't know, it kind of grated on my nerves a bit. So that's the only reason why 5 stars. So that is what I read in June, guys, and it was crazy. 12 books. I am looking forward to July. I have 2 arcs that I'm going to be reading. Yeah, I do want to take it just a little bit slower. I feel like I've been rushing to read to get books in because I've got so many going on at a time. My sister does want her Death Note series complete soon. I'm on book 8 right now, so I need to get through that. There's 12 books in the series. So hopefully I'll be finishing that in July. So let me know, what did you read in June? What was your favorite? Did you have any dislikes? Share a book recommendation if you would like to. I'm going to go ahead and go. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, happy reading!